Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? Listen, today we have Black Ops 6 guides. This just came out. This is going to be like the final synopsis. They're basically giving guides right here. It's like how to play, modes, maps. We're going to break this into today and tomorrow. We're going to cover a little bit of this. I figured today we'd go ahead and just kind of talk about the movement, COD Would Have Won, stuff like this, and kind of what they're anticipating like the vibe to be per se going into this new game, because obviously it's a totally new feel, and we just kind of want to understand and want to see where they're at. So what is their look at Black Ops 6 101? So let's see, first time playing Call of Duty. We got you. A high level overview of Call of Duty Black Ops is for the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. So let's see here. When you launch the game, you'll be taken to an all-new Call of Duty experience, a new landing page. We talked about this briefly, but with the October 25th update, the Call of Duty landing page, so all the CODs will be in one place. It's going to get a total UI overhaul, so COD will not look the same. It takes some time to navigate and learn where everything is located, optimized for players. The new Call of Duty user interface will give you direct access to your game. So if I kind of pause it here, you'll see like you have the Black Ops 6, Warzone Season 6. I'm sure you can scroll this to like MW 3 right here in the middle tab. You see where it says all games. It's genuinely going to be the hub where every Call of Duty is going to be stored. So I think it's cool. Like, I'm not against it, Obviously, I don't want like overcomplicated UI, but it looks pretty cool. So the campaign, we've talked about this just a little bit. Black Ops 6 campaign's continuation of several games within the Black Ops series. And the story is rich, full of colorful and interesting characters. If you have some catching up to do, we got you covered on the Story So Far blog, which we have already covered on this channel, which is kind of neat. Obviously, two of these cats are no longer with us, but we got Frank Woods with us now. Also on the COD Pod, this entire episode kind of debriefs like a really deep dive into the campaign. If you're interested in that, you can go there. Multiplayer is probably going to be the main focus. If you're watching this video, you're not watching to play the campaign, you're watching for multiplayer in Warzone. So it says, at its core, Black Ops 6 multiplayer is fast-paced and thoroughly enjoyable action experience composed of multiple game modes with two specific types of gameplay. Free-for-all, all enemies are taken out, and then team-based, which, I mean, that should be a given. XP, like, it's funny how they're just kind of, like, talking about different things. XP obviously allows you to rank up your character. Weapon XP allows you to level up your weapon. Battle Pass, if you played a game in the past 5 years, you know what a Battle Pass is. I'm going to get there. Your first 10 matches, so it says right here, adjust the quick play filter again to keep the modes you like and try new ones. Continue to level up your operating your weapons, incorporating new unlocks into your loadouts over time, referring to the level up and prestige guide to get a full breakdown of what you can unlock along your journey, as well as some loadout tips to help you play your way. Start building out additional loadouts after unlocking. Oh man, custom loadouts per player level 4. So at level 4, it's like that's COD standard, man. Level 4 custom loadouts. In multiplayer where you can actually like make your own thing. One thing that I feel like they should specify a little more right now is use the training course and firing range to test movement, different weapons, stuff like that. The movement is so much different this year than we've ever seen. Like, I highly recommend, if you did not play beta, before you get into a match and just get mad and like hit the comments on like every creator's video like, oh, this game sucks, everyone's cheating, you need to learn the movement. And I'm going to have a video day one that shows the best settings to make that movement feel as easy to use as possible, because it's a very complex movement system, and if your settings aren't right, it's going to feel clunky and it's going to be frustrating. You'll get a feel for that when you hop in the training course. But again, day one, like first thing by lunchtime on release day, you need to be on the channel. You need to be checking that out, because I will be breaking that down for everybody who is newer to the game or hasn't played this game yet. Because I'm telling you, going from like MW 2, MW 3, even if you haven't played since like 2019, Modern Warfare 2019, going into this game, totally different, man. Like, I thought to myself, like, oh, we're gonna go and we're gonna dominate, be fine. it took some getting used to. That movement's crazy, man. And then this year with the firing range, a big thing I do on the channel is I always show recoil patterns so you can minimize recoil. You memorize the pattern, you know, you can reverse it in the opposite direction, you know, and virtually have no recoil. They added recoil plates, like where you can actually see your patterns go up the gun, which tells me we will probably have minimal static recoil, so the pattern should be the same just about every single time, which is huge. That's massive. People are going to be beaming this year. Zombies, if you've never played zombies, they say what is round base zombies. Basically, it's exactly what it says, round base. So like the longer you survive, you know, the higher rounds it goes. You know, if you wipe all the zombies out in round 1, you get to round 2, so on and so forth. Which is like how zombies was made originally. Like if you played zombies 10 years ago, that's what it was. It was round based, you know. So, oh, I'm on round 55 right now, whatever. You know, for a while there, they kind of got rid of round based zombies, which was not a good time. They're also bringing back like a massive storyline behind zombies. We have Easter eggs coming, which if you're an OG Black Ops fan and you played zombies, you did Easter eggs, like, I buckle up for this one, man. We're about to have some juicy lore coming into this as well. We covered like everything, like it kind of talks about here with weapon, primary, melee, field upgrade, tactical, lethal, and gobblegum. If you don't know what a gobblegum is, that was Black Ops 3 when it first came out. Basically, there's like these little gumball machines around the map, and it's almost like a little perk. You can take one. The one I always talk about is like Perkaholic. So it's like a legendary gobblegum. You take it, and immediately you have every perk in the game at once. Like they enhance your play experience in individual ways, but you can't just like go in and be like, this is the one I'm getting. You know, it's at random. You hit the machine, it randomly drops you one. So it kind of has a little bit of an RNG feel, but it's only going to drop ones you have, if that makes sense. And I think this year they're not doing like the Dr. Monty machine, whatever they called that. Basically, there was a machine, you'd spend points, it would like roll whatever and give you gobblegums. This year you kind of like unlock them as you go. I believe that's how it's going to work. So it's going to be a little different in that sense, but it definitely adds more volume to the gameplay experience as well. Gang, that's going to be our part 1 of this. Tomorrow I really want to kind of dive in deep more on this Omni movement, kind of break down more of that and what's to be expected for release on Thursday. Gang, listen, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, crush the like button. I'll catch you on more for another heater. Let's get it.